Hello and welcome. This is Damien, and today I'm going to revive an old series that I was doing on our main page that I haven't done in quite a while. It's the Average Joe series for Diablo 3. And today I'm going to do the Average Joe build for Inarius. Now, this build has been around for a while. I am in no way saying I came up with this build. The only thing I'm showcasing is how you can do it with lower gear. This is not even one of the top builds right now. I'm still working on getting an Average Joe for that. But this is actually a pretty good T13 build. It's not perfect. I do T13s fairly well with minimal deaths. And usually it's because I screw up, not because the build couldn't do it. So just to go over real quick, I'm wearing the full Inarius, of course. I've got only a couple, I think maybe 3 ancient pieces for Inarius. I've got Dante's binding belt on. I'm carrying Raylena's Shadowhook. I'm using focus and restraint. And then I have the Wisdom of Kalan as the amulet. The gems that I'm using are Myrne. I know they nerfed it. It used to be really good, then they nerfed it. I don't have a problem. I still use it. I'm also using Pain Enhancer, and I'm using Pain of the Trap. Now you can see the highest level is what, 52 there, 56. All right, this is a level 56. That's a level 52, and that's a level 32. So like I said, this is Average Joe. There's nothing. I've got 882 paragon. That's how much I have. I'm not faking any of it. In the cube, we're running Tragouls. We're running Aquila. And as with most all Necromancer builds, Crispin Sentence. And like I said, this used to be my favorite build. It's an old build. And I've tweaked it just a little bit. Not a lot at all. I don't even remember who came up with the build, or I'd give them credit. All we're going to do is see what you can do with low gems, low gear, low paragon, and see what you can do with it. Now, as far as the abilities go, we're using Grim Scythe, Curse Scythe, Blood Rush Potency, Corpse Lance, Brittle Touch, Decrepify, Dizzying Curse. And if you're like me, you're going to forget to do this. I forget to do this all the time, but you will do a lot more damage remembering to do Decrepify. Land of the Dead, Frozen Lands, and Bone Armor Dislocation. This is the meat and potatoes of this build right here. Corpse Lance is good, and it's the one that you use to kill most things. But Bone Armor is the one that does a lot of damage. It does a stun. It basically gives you your first piece of ammunition because you can kill something usually when you proc Bone Armor. The passives are Standalone, Spreading Malediction, Blood is Power, and Final Service for the extra life. That gets used a lot more than I like, but that's the build. I think I have a link for it. There's actually a couple of them still up on Diablo fans. They're older builds, but it's still viable for T13 and stuff. And I did try to push with a 2-man group. We pushed to 70. We could run GR70s 2-man, which was enough to just farm extra, some extra high gear and get our gems up somewhat. But I wouldn't go with my current gear. I'm not going to go past 70. We tried a 75 and just got wiped time after time. We did it, but there were so many wipes, it wasn't even worth it. So we're just going to run a T13, and you probably see me mess up because I do that on a regular basis. But we'll see what it can do here. The main thing is you want to get the Bone Armor going as quickly as possible. You want to get up to 15 stacks. That's why you're wearing Wisdom of Kalan. You want those 15 stacks as fast as you can get them. And you can see when that stun hits, that's a glorious thing. So we got We got 2 elites here, so I went ahead and popped Land of the Dead. And I'm going to go crazy on them here.
I'm afraid not.
And get all that good stuff. Now, I am by far not the best at this build, dude. I've seen some guys that can really rock this build. But that's why this is the Average Joe series. But I popped it, I stunned with the bone armor, and there we go. But a lot of times I'll get 3 death breaths out of this one, the T13s, and I will get some better magic items. I've noticed I've gotten some good set pieces and stuff. So it's definitely worth, if this is all you've got right now, it's definitely worth running T13s to get through this. Maybe you'll gear up to run a different build, which I'm going to preview a lot more builds than just this one. But right now, this is the, see, that's the first time I remember to do Decupify. And they just melt when you do it.
I'm afraid not.
Person's up on all these little bosses. And I accidentally popped Land of the Dead, but that's okay. It'll cool down before we need it again. And that's the end of this map. So let's go back the other way. And you always want to keep your bone armor stacked up, so if you run across something like that, pop it if you're getting low. And it will also blow through doors and other stuff too. Because a lot of times in T13 there's treasure and stuff in the boxes that you can get. So I try to pop everything. Oh, let's get out of that. But generally you can get enough corpses, not even pop Land of the Dead most of the time. You can pop it on bosses and, you can get through a rift. And then it just accidentally popped bone armor, so it's out of sequence. So we'll try to get these bosses down. And there we go.
That is not possible.
Hello. And this is a pretty squishy setup, but for the most part, if you can get in now pretty quickly, you don't have to really worry about it. It's when they catch you off guard that they get you. And I have definitely been caught off guard before, and basically just freaking one-shotted. Oh, there's a boss there. Okay. But once you curse them, it's pretty much a done deal. As long as you've got the, oh boy, that's gonna suck. As long as you've got as long as you've got the corpses to go ahead and finish them off, once they're cursed, they just don't last long. And with this build, you can go through and just what do they call it? A Rift Guardian Killer or whatever? See, I'm not even up with these kids recently. But, you can basically just hop from elite to elite if you wanted to. You could change a couple of things in the cube, maybe put the Ingium or something like that. And it wouldn't be very much of a stretch to just do nothing but elite shit. I like it because it's more of a melee build than anything else the Necromancer has, of course. And Inarius was basically designed for just that. We were told, but I mean, I really enjoy Inarius. I was not happy with the Pestilence set ever, and Rathna's my favorite if I'm running a pet build, of course. But Inarius is my favorite overall. Just because it's versatile, you can do a lot of different things with it, and it's a lot of fun to play.
This world can abide you no longer. I'm afraid not.
Oh, that poison, man.
All must serve the cycle.
Yeah, I saw him.
That is not possible. No. I require a force.
He's given a little bit of problem, but not too much. You just got to dance around a little bit, and it's not really that big of a deal.
No.
And then we were way off on Land of the Dead when we were trying, but we will do what we can do. Alright, he was that way. He's probably going to teleport right on top of us. Or Lash. Well, this should be fun. And basically, I didn't even hit him with freaking Corpse Lance at all. I basically hit him with Bone Shield and got a couple of Corpse Lances off. But anyway, that's a T13. It's not too bad. Again, I'm pretty slow with it. But you can see just having average gear, average gems, you can actually come in here and do something with it and have a lot of fun, because it is fun. It's a lot of fun. You're not using pets, you're just zipping around. You're just zipping around, you're killing stuff, and you're moving to the next pack, or you're getting all of them. And that's pretty much all you're doing. So, like I said, I'll try to get a link up. I'll try to find one of the links on Diablo fans and have a link in the description. And I encourage you to try it out. It's a lot of fun. You don't need a lot of high gear stuff to do it, and you don't need a lot of paragon. So that's our average Joe today for Inarius, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and you guys have a pleasant day.